today. This is Cult Flicks Fix 24, back with a video. I'm going to be doing a segment here called What I've Watched, and I'll be reviewing 5 films I watched during the week and giving you guys my thoughts and opinions. They are going to be brief reviews because I have 5 films. It would be a long video to go through a whole straight review like I usually do, so I will give ratings and just give you guys my quick review and thoughts on it. So let's get the first film here. I'm going to be reviewing here is Shock Treatment. This is a Severin release. It's kind of new, not really new, but it still is new, and the slipcover is still available, I think, on this. But anyways, this film gave me like a vibe of kind of Dead and Buried to Wicker Man, how it's like in an isolated island, and it has like that kind of weird, creepy vibe to it of all the people around. It's about this girl, she's a lady. She's in her probably late 30s, and she's having a midlife crisis. Her husband cheated on her. She's on separation. She goes with a friend to this island. It's called a rejuvenation clinic. She goes to get, the treatment and help her feel younger. There's a lot of other midlife people there trying to get like a youth treatment. And then you got this evil doctor who's got a sinister plan, and he's giving them injections that really pretty much give them like clear their mind and like a mind control phase. It's really interesting. So you do got a lot of atmosphere in this one. It does get slow at times, but I did enjoy this overall. It's different. There's not much, you're not going to get much kills and gore, even though there are some freak out scenes in it. But I didn't think this was a bad film at all. I'd probably give it a 3 out of 5 on this one. It's definitely worth a watch. That's Shock Treatment from Severin. So next up I got, and I'm dropping movies here. I watched this from Scream Factory, Hellhole. I picked this up on the sale. This is stars Mary Warnoff from Night of the Comet and other 80s films, Chopping Mall, stuff like that. So this takes place inside like a asylum, kind of. You got this girl that had a tragic. This film starts off straight like a slasher, because you got like a tragic event happen to this girl in this film, and she ends up getting put in a like a facility, like a kind of a mental institute, because she kind of forgot her memory of what happened. She's in a traumatic stage, and they're trying to heal her there. And how she enters this facility, she's got the evil doctor there, played by Warnoff. This is similar because it has like a mind control phase too, while they're doing with injections, so that's kind of weird. Had a lot of similarities to Shock Treatment. So you got him stuck in the facility. She's trying to escape and find out what's going on. Patients are dying around her in mysterious ways. And then this is a unique film because you got like a mad doctor in it, and also a slasher element. There's a slasher guy that's looking just to straight up kill. He brings like a scarf and strangles him and stuff like that. But yeah, this is another one I enjoyed. I thought it was cool. Got that 80s vibe and a lot of fun. And it's very unique because it has 2 aspects with a mad doctor and a slasher to it. So I'll give this one a 3.5 out of 5. I really enjoyed it. Hellhole from Scream Factory. Next up, this is a newer film I watched. Demonic. This is from the director of District 9, another film I liked, alien film. But yeah, this is very unique too. It's a possession film, but it has a girl who's had a troubled past, and she has a grudge against her mom, so she's pretty much trying to live her life. She gets this phone call and reunites with one of her childhood friends, saying that her mom's in a facility pretty much in a coma, and there's real weird events happening, so they want her to go talk to her. And the only way she can talk to her mom is to enter like this mind game. It's like a virtual reality kind of thing. So as she enters they put these things on their head kind of, and they can enter each other's minds and see what's going on. And as she does this, she finds out that there's some more sinister that's taking over, controlling her mom and trying to get her as well. So you got a real good cast in here. I wouldn't know if casts are kind of brand new, but interesting story. It's different on possession films. It goes with like the virtual reality. Some of the graphics on it are a little dated, but it's still enjoyable, and I like the ending was real cool too. I actually had a good time with this one. Demonic. It's a different take on the possession films. So I'm gonna actually give it I'll give this one a 3 out of 5. It's worth a watch. Demonic. I thought it was fun, in my opinion. Next up, we're gonna go with another first time watch here. Got Wes Craven's Deadly Blessing. I hadn't seen this one. This is a Craven film that passed me by, but this has Michael Berryman and who else is in this one? There's a couple cast members there, but Michael Berryman was a standout to me. And this has like a farm setting with like a Amish group, but they're not called Amish people. They're called something else. But anyways, it has a husband and wife that are pretty much living next to this kind of Amish community, and they're trying to live their life the best way they can. They're getting judged by these people who are real. They call them incubus, which is like a male demon that pretty much rapes sleeping women, something like that, what I looked up, but they call him incubus, like a demonic phrase towards them, and they're just judging him left and right. And the husband has it turns out the husband pretty much escaped from their clutches. He was a son of the Amish guy, and he left the life, so they have him as a sinner, and they call him incubus, like that the demon devil lives among him and demons like that. So as they're trying to go on, there's a mysterious death by the husband. As the wife tries to investigate, starts to realize that there's pretty much this turns into a slasher, because you got a killer picking off all these people one by one, even the Amish people themselves, and it leads to a whodunit kind of mystery. I really like this one. It had a Wes Craven vibe. There's a lot of homage. There's a scene that's straight out of Nightmare on Elm Street with the girl in the bathtub where the Freddy claw's coming up, but it does something different. I won't get into it. And then there's also a part where she's walking through the city, the main girl, and you see what is it, the Summer of Fear with Linda Blair that's playing on the theater. So you got a lot of Wes Craven homage in this one. I did enjoy it. I like the mystery, and the ending is pretty awesome. I really liked where it went. So I'm gonna give this one a 4 out of 5 on Deadly Blessing. I did like that one a lot. And the last film I watched here is Over the Edge. This ain't horror, but this is a kind of like juvenile rebellion film. Has a young Matt Dillon in it, and this one was pretty good, man. It's based off a true story from the 70s where these kids were rebelling against the adults. They outnumbered them in a town, and they're just so bored. All they have is like a rec center in this film, and they hang out there, and the police are harassing them and closing it down, and it makes these makes these kids more wild. There's a lot of vandalism going on. You got these two lead characters played by Matt Dillon, and the other one is, I forgot what his name was, but they're buddies and they're part of this gang. You got Matt Dillon, who plays the wild guy again. He's a rebel. He gets a hold of a gun and doesn't want to let it go, and it leads to some troublesome situations. There's a lot of great 70s rock in here, and you got a good setting. I like the town setting, and it just has kids partying, and they're real bad kids in this film, man. They do a lot of bad stuff. But then you got the cops as well who aren't innocent. You got this cop that's just a piece of crap, man. Couldn't stand him in this film. He's just harassing them, but making it worse, the situation worse. But this gave me like a vibe if you watch Dazed and Confused, if it went dark, because they are younger kids, but it had that like chilling vibe of the 70s where they're smoking their green and drinking their alcohol and partying 70s style and all that. But it goes in an interesting direction in this film, real rebellious and dark. But yeah, I did enjoy this one a lot. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. Over the Edge. It's a fun 70s rock kind of juvenile rebellion film. That's what I call it. But yeah, real interesting. So those were my views, guys, and my thoughts and opinions, my ratings. Please hit a like, comment, subscribe. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I hope everyone's doing well out there and having a great weekend. This is Cult Flicks Fix 24, back with a video. Peace.